All right. Good morning. Good morning. This is Ron Deering coming to you from my home office in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. That's North Idaho. And it's burry out today. 3 degrees. It was it was amazing. So I wanted to reach out and I wanted to talk today about why and so so that you will all understand, my audience, that all CBD oil is not created equal. It's just a fact. It's like, no, not all olive oil, not all coconut oil, not all cooking oil. I mean, not all wines. All of these things, right? They're just not created equal. So I want to talk to you about what I believe is the kind of the platinum standard of good morning, everybody, of what CBD oil should be, right? The things that I'm going to tell you make sense, and the things that I'm going to tell you are, about science and about, what you should look for in finding the best of the best. Okay. Now, I don't want anybody thinking that I'm taking pot shots at any other company or anything like that. I'm just going to tell you what I believe to be the science and the facts behind good, pure CBD oil. Okay. And the reason I do that is because I learned a long time ago, and this is kind of cool, that, when the Secret Service, who's responsible to the Treasury Department, not only to protect the president and first lady and all that, but they're also responsible for tracking counterfeit money. And a long time ago, because of my background and because of research I did, I found out that, and actually talking to some Secret Service, that they're trained in a very unique way. Because there are so many variations that people could make and could do and could, fail to do correctly on counterfeiting a bill, say a $20 bill, they would have to know so much. But here's what they were taught. They were taught to learn to spot counterfeit money by studying, not by studying counterfeits. They study genuine bills until they master the look of the real bill, right? Now, how cool is that? Then when they see bogus money, they recognize it. Okay? So that to me stuck with me over the years and made perfect sense. Right? How do you figure out what the best is or what you're looking at, if it's the best or it's not the best? Hey, Chris, Joan, good to see everybody. Um, unless you know what the best is, right? If you know what their standards are, it's like if you go to a dog show. They know we have Newfoundlands, okay? So when I go to a dog show and I see the judge that's judging maybe the working breed or the Newfoundland class or whatever, they know exactly what the best perfect standard for the Newfoundland is. So when they're looking at the dog, they're looking to see how much of the standard it meets, right? So I want to go over these with you right now. So take a pen and paper. You don't, if you don't know what my company is, my company is My Daily Choice Hemp Works. Okay, so I'm going to tell you the things that I looked for when I searched out this company and why I picked it. But I think that everybody, once you hear these criteria and this standard, you'll understand exactly why it makes sense, right? Okay, so you want get a piece of paper and a pencil. We're just going to go through these, and there's about 12, 13 of them. Okay. First off, you want to make sure it's pure CBD oil. And it should say on the label, pure CBD oil. It should be on the label so that it's pure CBD label. Okay. And I'm going to share with you some other things where you can verify it, right? You should be able to. Okay. The second thing is that you want to make sure that wherever the processing is done, whatever company and farm and everything that they're using is FDA compliant. It meets the standards, and so forth. Okay, that's just something that if they're doing that, you're gonna, and again, have much better chance of having a better product. Okay? It just makes common sense. Documented proof. Okay, now I'm not talking about the company saying that it's good. Okay, because they're going to say that. Obviously, every company is going to say we've got the best of the best. But you ought to be able to it should be readily available to you without any questions what their proof is or what the third party testing and certificates are for their product. So here's an example. Okay. If you'll see there are 4 things. And again, there may be other things that I'm not aware of, but in my research, I only found these things. So for every batch that comes out of our company, you can go. It's open to the public, open to everybody. There are no, oh, I'm sorry, we can't show this to you or anything like that. You can get all of it, okay? And to me, that's a red flag. If I ask somebody in a company, hey, can I see all your documentation? Show me your gas chromatography test. Show me the certificate of analysis. Show me your potency test. Show me your antimicrobial test. Show me these things that from a third party, not from yourself, but from a third party lab that verifies that you have what you say you have, okay? And they should be able to do that. If they can't, then that should be a red flag. With our company, we give you all of this, and you can go here and even see much more in here's all of the documentations for all of the batches we have and so forth, okay? So that's the one thing that you want to make sure is that you always ask to verify that there's some documentation, right? I love my mentor, Robert Hollis. He actually patented this, and, patents they're difficult to get, but it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't, just because you have a patent doesn't mean that, what you've patented works. But with this, it's a statement, okay? So it's, the fact that he could patent it was pretty impressive to me. But he patented the saying, documentation beats conversation, right? In fact, you can go to documentationbeatsconversation.com and see all about them, right? So the cool part about it is that's so true. People can say anything, right? I'm a counterfeiter of money, and I'm saying, hey, yeah, this is good. It's good. Oh, don't worry. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect, So make sure you've got documented proof. And it doesn't have to be my company. I think we're the best. We've got a lot of documented proof that says that. But just whatever. Let's say you're going down to a local store and you're going to buy it. This is stuff that you want. That's going to be the best that could change your lives. So get some documentation. Okay. No filler ingredients. And this is the one that always kills me, is that you look at the bottle on the ingredients. So many, and this is ours, right? And so many of these, and you'll see ours all over the news. You'll recognize this bottle more, I think, in the days to come, in the months to come, because it's just all over newscasts and news segments and so forth. But pick up the bottle and look, okay? If I look at ours right now, it has, 3 ingredients on this particular one. Pure CBD oil, hemp seed oil, and this is cinnamon, pure cinnamon. So it's not a flavor thing. It's actually cinnamon that's flavoring it. Pure cinnamon flavoring, right? So, and cinnamon itself has a lot of things. But other than that, just to flavor, because certain people like flavoring, there's nothing else added to this. No extra ingredients whatsoever. Now, here's the thing that I love, because I've looked at so many out there, and you've opened them up and you pull the dropper out and you look at what's there, and it's I'm not going to say what it looks like, but here's what it doesn't look like, okay? Hold on just a second. Let me make sure I get some in there. Okay, it doesn't look like this. All right, I'm going to go over here to the side. See that? And guess what see how pure and just almost goldenish color? What color is hemp? Right? So the only thing is in here is pure CBD oil and hemp seed oil. I don't know. For me, it makes sense. And I've seen them out there with all kinds of other things in them for fillers and, whatever it might be. And I know that, all that stuff might be neat. But I have yet to see in the field, in God's green earth, a hemp plant with all this other stuff on it. It's hemp and CBD. Okay? If I go out and buy olive oil, if I were to pour out the olive oil and it would be a clear color or some other color than green from the olives and everything, I would say, oh, whoa, this isn't right? Coconut oil, if I get coconut oil, it's white, like coconuts are white, and so forth. So it's just pure, simple science, right? It's just, instead of anything else, it should look like what you're buying. It should look like where it's coming from. So, next one is made in the USA. And the reason I say that, not because anywhere else is necessarily, but because our company is based in the USA, being made in the USA is a great way for us to be able to kind of control things and be involved with it and so forth. And so I love the fact, because there are a lot more regulations in that sense with the FDA, that we can control. We can be a part of it. They can fly from Vegas to Kentucky where our farms are, and they can check everything out. Right? They can be involved every step of the process and so forth. Okay. Next one is not overpriced, and I don't know what overpriced is. It's all based on the value, but this is a 30-day, over a 30-day supply, right? If you do what it says in here, 20 drops, there's 50 servings. Mine lasts me, and I take it twice a day, and it lasts me a month, maybe a little more, maybe a little less on some months, depending if I'm just doing a little bit more than I should or need, but if you do what it says in here, it's a 30-day supply. It's $69, right? So it's certainly reasonably priced, right? And I've seen them priced all up and down the spectrum. Okay, certified, mold-free, non-GMO, organic. And I want to make this comment. Okay, being organically certified on hemp right now is still in the process of doing that, even though you meet all the requirements, which our farms do. Getting the actual FDA certification and all that, they've got to go through this process. And now that the Farm Bill is signed, all of that stuff can happen, okay? Third-party lab testing, we've already talked about that. We have an exclusive relationship with a company called GenCanna that has been rated, top of the top, best of the best. And you can go out to gencanna.com, and I encourage you to do that and check it out. Check it out. The president of their company was at our convention last October and basically made a bold statement that we are partnered and only will partner with one company, My Daily Choice Hemp Works, and it's amazing. There's another organization out there, U.S. Hemp Authority, the U.S. Hemp Roundtable, and they're coming up with standards and so forth, and they haven't put out their seal yet, but that's coming soon, and when that does, we'll let you know. But our CEO is on the board of directors. I believe he's the only network marketing company on the board of directors because of what we're doing, because of our goal and our passion and being totally transparent and being the best of the best. Okay, so right now, what I'm going to tell you right now is totally about our company, not necessarily the standard. I believe we have the platinum standard, but right now we're the number one MLM company out there selling CBD oil. We started it. We started selling CBD oil, and that's our flagship product, and that's what we do. And we're going to be adding a ton more products by the end of the year. We have a triple A plus rating, and last year, 2017, when it was introduced, the company did $9 million in revenue. 2018, a year later, they did over $100 million in revenue. That's what we call a clue, right? They're on track. Their goal is they're on track to do $100 billion $1 billion this year. Would be the fastest company to $1 billion ever. But even if they fall short of that, do $500 million. It's huge. This industry is huge. CBD oil is changing and impacting thousands and thousands of lives. Our company and our business is doing so many great things. Am I here to tell you that other companies out there don't have good quality products and in the future aren't going to have very, very good quality products? Absolutely not. But it's like being involved with Microsoft. If you could have been back in that garage back in the 70s, 1976, I think, or somewhere around there, with Bill Gates and Paul Allen, and know what you know about Microsoft right now, you wouldn't be kicking yourself because you didn't take advantage of it. Well, CBD oil is like that. They're predicting it to be the next trillion-dollar industry, and our company is positioned at the top right now. Rated the purest, number one out there. Will we be there forever? My personal opinion is absolutely, because I know our owners and their goal and desire is to always be transparent and be the best of the best. But regardless, we're the first and we're the best at this point. So it's going to take somebody else a long time to do this, but they can do it, and everybody can do it. And if you're involved with the company right now, man, I wish you the best, because I know if you've got a good product, you're changing people's lives, and that's amazing. But here's what I want you to do. You may have been invited to this live by someone on our team, someone not on our team, someone from another company. I don't know. Get back to the person that invited you. check them out, especially if they're working with our company and our team. Ask them to take the free tour. That's all you got to do. Take the free tour. It's free. Take the free tour, check it out, and see exactly what I'm talking about. Go to the website and see the third-party testing and documentation to prove everything. Okay? Documentation beats conversation every day, all the time. Period. End of story. Okay? So, reach back to the people the person that invited you. I'll try Andy, Donna Ray, Kathy, Gina, Superstar, Christopher, Peggy. There's so many people on here today, and God bless you all. James and Meredith, amazing superstars. Jim, David, Mark, Deanna, Joan, Christy. Christy and I just really connected over the past week or so, and we found out we live just, a mile or two down the road from each other here in North Idaho. It's amazing. Kathy, Shirley, James and Meredith again. Oh, boy, what a great, great team. Dan. So we've got a lot of people out here. Get the word out. Let people know what CBD oil is not all created equal. And you should have a platinum standard to check yours against, not necessarily yours, but let's say you're just out there looking for some. Check it against this standard. Does it have all the documentation? Is it mold-free, non-GMO? Is it organic? Is it just CBD oil, not mixed with anything else? It should just be CBD oil and hemp seed oil, the plant that it comes from, right? Those two things go together. Go out there and look at a hemp farm and see if there's anything else on the plant. There isn't, right? So just, check these things out, find out what's in there. Make sure if you're in the U.S., especially, make sure it's, made in the USA. And here's the last thing I want to share with you for our company that I forgot. Probably one of the most important things. One is get back to the person who invited you here and ask to get samples. We have free samples, 7-day supply. All you do is pay a small shipping and handling, and you get it's like $11.95 or something, and you get $40 worth of product just to cover the shipping and handling. But here's the cool part: on any of our products that you purchase, you've got not a 30-day, but you've got a 60-day empty bottle money back guarantee. Talk about no risk. Talk about no risk. I can't imagine why anybody does that, and that's why they did. It used to be 30, and then they said, you know what? We know we have the best of the best. We're going to make it 60. Empty bottle, 100% money back guarantee. You use it all, doesn't do anything for you for 2 months. You send it, you call them up, send it back, no questions asked, you get all your money back. Who does that? That's amazing. That's amazing. It's because we know what we have. There's no question about it. We know what we have. So I hope this has helped you. I hope if you're trying to figure out in life what CBD oil together, now you have a standard to look at. Now you can tell them, hey, have you got any open bottles that I can check out? Do they look like this? You can tell I'm getting down. It's time to open another bottle. Does it look like this? Does it look like it came from hemp? Or does it look like it came from something else? Okay? We're just talking science here, just pure science. It's just nothing. It's not rocket science. It's just, common sense science. So God bless you all. I can't wait to see you on the next one. If you have any questions, certainly comment below or private message me. If someone else sent you here, though, please don't comment. Reach out to me. Okay? Reach out to the person that sent you. Reach out to the person that invited you to this live, not me. Okay? So God bless you. I can't wait to see you again. This is amazing stuff. If you can tell, I'm pretty passionate about it. We are changing so many lives. And I'm not talking just financially. That's a given. We've got, in my opinion, the best comp plan hands down in any I've seen in 40 years. And I've looked at a lot of them. And this one is the best of the best. But the product, people that are pain-free now for the first time in years, people that are having amazing results with their children that may be ADHD or maybe having seizures, and their pets, having hip issues and all kinds of other issues, anxiety, depression. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. And I want to encourage you too, if you're a veteran, please reach out. We're starting a veteran group because I'm a veteran from the 70s. And I can tell you, back then we didn't get treated very well. Now at least this country is honoring our vets and so forth. But there's still a big flaw in our veteran system in taking care of our vets. There are vets coming back with PTSD that are just being pumped full of drugs. There are vets coming back that have been wounded, and because of their pain, they're being turned into opioid addicts. There are vets coming back that can't get jobs and are financially struggling. We have a solution for you. So please reach out, especially to the people that invited you here. If no one has, and it was me, please reach out. We're getting ready to launch a veterans site specifically to help veterans with our CBD oil, and we've just seen some amazing, amazing things. So God bless everybody. I know I said goodbye. I've said goodbye again, okay? So goodbye again. Love you all, and I can't wait till we see you on the next one.